Welcome to the Rip 28 Podcast. This is the Rip 28 Podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 Podcast. I am your humble host, Sly the Sports Guy, joined by a few of my good friends. As always, we start off with the president. What's going on, El Presidente?
What's up, everybody? C-Nez in the building once again, as always. Had a good weekend, man. My CJ won his basketball game. Courtney won her basketball game. Went to go see my cousin Philip Austin at Loyola, Chicago. They won their basketball game against the Clemson Tigers, and he dropped 23 on them, hit by 5 threes, man. Good weekend, man. Good weekend.
Good weekend. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then we go down to your favorite coach. What's going on, LBZ?
What it do, everybody? It's your boy BZ the GOAT, your favorite coach. Here to chop it up with my fellas one more time. Let's get it.
And we had to bring him back. Now he representing the West Coast, LA. Throw them W's up. What's going on, Laz?
Man, too much mourning for the loss, for the big L in the World Cup, so I got to take it back to the Cali.
We're going back to
Cali.
Yes, sir.
Skinny Gonzalez, huh?
Hey, man, arriba. Yeah, I already know.
Cali, man, we got a few listeners out there on the West Coast who check us out, the thousands of listeners that we have every week checking out the Rip 28 Podcast. The good thing is you can find us, and you can find us everywhere on the Rip 28. Hey, Brian, man, where can you find us? They want to check us out on the Rip 28 Podcast.
Man, you can find us on YouTube, Anchor, Podbean, Podbay. You can find us on everywhere, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere there's a podcast, we can be found. So there's no reason for you not to see us, hear us.
I'm telling you, man, we all over the place, man. We all over the place.
Hey, y'all seen that commercial talking about I've been there everywhere, man. I've been there everywhere. Hey, we been everywhere. We everywhere. So
we everywhere.
Just pick your spot, man. We there. Come holler at us.
Yeah, man. And one thing, man, we appreciate the viewers and the listeners on all the different apps, man. Like I say, we getting up to like 1,600 new views every week. 1,600 new views on the show, man. I'm telling you, we climbing. So, hey, man, we feel good about it. Feel good. And matter of fact, man, since we getting these views, man, how about y'all give us some money, man? Hit us on that Cash App, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tito hit us with $5 last week, talking about trying to take Shauna out.
Yeah, and we still got to take Shauna out on a date campaign. We still trying to set Shauna up on a date. So, man, hey, hit us up, man. Hit us up. Shout out to James Willis out there. We appreciate you. Out there. Who that? Tito, Tonette out there. Tonette, we appreciate you out there. Matter of fact, Christmas time, go and hit up what's
Tonette?
She be doing them teeth, man, getting them pearls and
Unique Smiles by Tony.
Unique Smiles by Tony, man. We gonna put that picture up there in the post edit. I gotta put that. We gotta run that commercial for.
She put them bedazzles on your teeth, man. You be blinging.
I'm telling you, man. Tony, get you right, man. Have your teeth pearly white. Get them good teeth in your mouth.
In the bottom rose gold.
Yeah.
Bottom rose gold.
Smile for me, Dad.
Pow out.
What you looking at?
Let me see your grill. There you go.
I tell you, man. A lot of shit going on, man. You talking about Paul Wall and singing and music.
Sly look like he done dropped off. Hey, that boy don't never pay his internet bill, man. I don't know what's wrong with the guy.
Man, we gotta help him out, man.
He probably on.
Man, I done dropped out for a second, but I guess I'm back now. Y'all hear me?
No, we can't
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you, man.
Okay.
Luckily, we can't see you.
I hear y'all talking shit about me paying that internet bill, but
Yeah,
Come on, man.
eventually I'll get it right. Get it right.
yeah, man. Hey, man, you know you got boys, man. We'll put in $5 for you or something, man. Come on,
Man, I
man.
appreciate that, man.
We'll help you out.
Look out for your homie.
Maybe
Look out.
$4 piece. You got enough $4.
I got enough for 4.
I'll cash out before. I got
Hey
you.
man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Mhm.
Hey man, good people, man. All the stuff going on in the world, man. You know me, man. A lot of stuff to talk about, but the one thing we got to talk about is I admit it. Our Robert Sylvester Kelly dropped an album. It was only available for about 20 hours, man. It ain't even making a whole day before they
Yeah.
took it down, man. How y'all
Robert Sylvester.
about R. Kelly putting another album out?
I'm kind of mad about it. I didn't get to hear it, man. You know, my daughter told me about it, and we went to go look it up again. It was gone. I was like, dang. I was like, they like cancel culture to the fullest.
Mhm. So they getting Rob up out of here before he can make a dime. We should get your ass up out of here.
Man, I wanted to hear it, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to hear what he was talking about.
Yeah, I heard it was you know, he was saying he admit what he did and everything, but I guess he was saying he ain't really feel sorry, but like he don't think it's wrong. So I really wanted to hear that, but I can't really pass judgment because I didn't get to hear it, but I'm sure it's some bullshit. I'm sure it's good. You know, he's a good artist, you know what I'm saying? But I probably won't agree with what he's talking about.
You say it was just a bootleg, right?
But it was just streamed on I guess like Apple Music and all that stuff. Then they
Okay.
took it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure because I know one of the songs he had already put out before he went to jail, and now it was just something that he just released or whatever. He released the whole album. I wish I would have heard the whole album. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I wish I would have heard it. Because the thing is, man, you know it's gonna be jamming. You know it's gonna be as much as you don't want to admit it. You know
Yeah.
it's jamming.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
know,
wanted to hear it, man. I mean, R. Kelly, you can say a lot of things about him, but you can't take that the man is a true artist to the
Yeah.
full effect, man.
Oh, yeah, he talented.
Yeah, very talented.
And I mean, all right, so this is a question for not just R. Kelly, but you know, people like Michael Jackson, all that stuff. You're not gonna listen to Michael Jackson music no more because of what they did in their personal life, or is it strictly what they do personally? It's like football, you know, football, basketball. People do all kinds of stuff outside of their personal life, but can they hoop? Can they play football? You know what I'm saying? I'm there to watch them do their craft. What they do on their outside life don't have nothing to do with me. I don't know them folks. I never know them. And if I did even see him, it ain't like we gonna be friends or nothing like that. So I mean, I don't care what you do. I ain't gonna say I don't care what you do, but I'm not invested in what you do in your personal life.
Yeah. That's what they say, separate the artist from the work of art they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just can't. Like this one time I was at a football field and they were playing Smooth Criminal.
Hey, hold on, lad.
What's up?
Football is soccer or
American
football?
Man, I tell you the truth, I don't even know what they were playing. I was just there. It was for my kids, you know, when they were in school. It was a football, Americano football.
Okay.
Like your football.
All right, I got you.
I think about soccer. I know to make that difference now when I'm over here. But it was full of kids and they were all playing, right? And then they started playing Smooth Criminal. And now looking at the DJs like, are you guys wrong? Is this not wrong? Is this cool? It is like, it's whatever. The kids love the music anyway.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, but this is my thing with Kales, man. The dude is a genius. The dude say he's a pervert. he's a bad person. All that, more than one thing about somebody can be true. And because more than one thing is true about him, the music he makes is good music. He's just a pervert. So it's
iconic music, Sly.
Yes,
that's music we'll be playing and hearing for the rest of our lives, no matter whether we like him or not. That's just what it is.
You know that's true with a lot of things, like serial killers, all kind of stuff like that. It's like those folks are actually geniuses to be able to get away with stuff like that for as long as they get away with it. But that don't make them a good person. But they really good at what they do. I mean, I know it's messed up to say it like that, but I mean that's the truth. It's like, you got to be semi-genius to, like, I can't even remember that show that came out. What's the name of it? Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
This dude was getting away with that stuff forever, man. It was like, how was he doing that? You know what I mean? It's like he was just living life however he was living it, getting away with all this crap. And then you like, all right, somebody actually found out and dug down into it, and he went to jail for the rest of his life and got killed in jail. But it's like all before that, it was like, dang, this man was doing all this crazy stuff and nobody was able to figure it out. Except for his next door neighbor. Yeah. Sly, would-be girlfriend if he went in his relationship.
Well, I don't know, man. The people, when it comes to Kales, it's just a tricky situation. It's a tricky situation, and nobody's gonna win. And here's the thing: both sides are right when it comes to Kales. If you say I'm not fucking with Kales and I'll never mess with him again, I get it. I understand. I ain't gonna hold it against you. If you say, hey man, I like Kale's music, I'm not gonna stop listening to his music. I just don't respect him. You right too. So it is what it is in my opinion when it comes to Kales, man.
I mean, like the Boondocks did a whole episode on him, right?
Hilarious episode.
They did an episode on him, and then Chappelle did a skit on him too. Remember that one time?
Hilarious.
Got a sketch.
On you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. So
yeah, man, it's a lot to go with it, man. Let's move off of Kales for a second, man.
Hey, real quick before you leave, Sly, where you was talking about how both people are right. Man, I saw this meme or picture or whatever where it was a 6 and a 9 stacked up against each other, and two people standing on the opposite sides of it, and they were just talking about, that's a 6, that's a 9, that's a 6, that's a 9. You know what I mean? It's like both people can be right. That people just don't get that right now. They were like, either my opinion is right and you wrong all the time, man. It's like, two people can have two different outlooks on things and both be right. But people have to start realizing that your opinion is not the only right opinion. Like they say, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I mean? You gotta look at life like that. Stop thinking that your opinion is the only right opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
People get along a lot better if they start looking at things that way.
That's true.
All right, go ahead, Sly.
All right, man. Next thing that popped up, man, big time. BG is free. BG is free.
Cash Money is an army.
Yep, Baby Gangster is out, man. Baby Gangster is out, man. Do you believe it? Birdman said he was getting out last week, and now he's out for real, man.
Is he finished or is he done? Is he finished or is he done?
I think he done. That Gucci said he was gonna sign him for $1 million.
No
Gucci
way.
said he got a check for $1 million for BG.
Yeah,
man.
Gangster, man.
Oh, but I guess the other.
I didn't know that.
Cash Money is an army.
Yeah,
but yeah, on the real, Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Been locked up for almost a year now, almost a whole year for having some cannabis oil on her possession when she was trying to go to the airport. and they locked her up. I think, with everything that's going on in that society right now with the war and everything, I think they was looking for somebody. But I guess the real part of it is the person that they traded her for was called, what did we call it, Slaughter?
Merchant of Death.
Merchant
of Death?
of Death for a WNBA player.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I am 100% glad that she came home. 100% glad. But do y'all think that was a fair trade?
That was a bad trade. That was a bad.
Like if you was an NBA owner, an NFL owner, would you get fired next year because of that trade?
Yeah, you get the general manager get fired because of that trade. He'll get fired because of that one. It's messed up that she had to spend this long in jail for some vape pens, but once again, she was in somebody else's country. American laws ain't the same as everybody else's laws.
Yeah.
But it's messed up that she got to spend. She was there for 10 months. She sat down for 10 months. So that's bad. But
Yeah.
But you know what they say, Sly? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. You can't go to another country and think you can do things outside of what they say you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not here to judge if it was fair or if it was not, but I know if I go over to another country, I can't go over there and live as we do in America because there are different laws and I'm subject to those laws.
Yep.
No matter my celebrity.
You gotta live with it. You gotta live with it. But you know what? I got a problem with one of our favorite contributors who would jump on every once in a while, Stacy. She always every time she want to talk about it, she makes the comparison of LeBron James. She says, "What if that was LeBron? How would
same thing." Hey, I do not think that could have got him out of there. I mean, were they gonna start a war with him?
Well, here go the problem saying LeBron James. LeBron James would never be in that situation. Never. You got to think about this. LeBron has.
Yeah, but she was saying, what if it was LeBron James over there?
But no,
the thing again is what if you trying to cross the border in Tijuana with some paraphernalia of weed? Not even weed. The last thing you got to worry about is a cavity search. You know what I mean?
But you can't use LeBron to make that comparison. You see what I'm saying? Out of anybody.
In the right, they're gonna search, you're gonna strip you. You know what I mean? And then if you're lucky, they just let you go. And sometimes they could just put you in jail here too, or deport you or whatever that was gonna happen. You know what I mean?
But my thing is, you can't use LeBron for that conversation. LeBron just doesn't equate in that conversation because you got to think LeBron has been a guy who's been in the spotlight since he was 16 years old. LeBron has been a national figure, a national star, and now an international star.
Yeah.
Since he was 16 years old. And what is the worst thing you've heard about LeBron? The only criticism LeBron has ever got is the decision saying he was going to leave Cleveland to go to Miami.
Taking my talents to Miami, he said. And everybody like, fuck that.
So you can't compare. You can't put LeBron in that situation.
All right, Sly, you looking at it in a vacuum. All right, what if LeBron wanted to go to vacation in Russia? It ain't because he got to go play basketball to make more money than he making in the NBA. He just wanted to go to Russia. He wanted to go see whatever monument they got out there. That's his bucket list. And then on his way back, he got something on him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because of circumstances that Brittany Griner had to go there because the WNBA don't make enough money for her.
First of all,
you know what I'm saying?
She ain't have to go there. Brittany Griner makes $200,000 a year in the WNBA. The average American salary is $24,000 a year. All right, she ain't have to go over there. She chose to go over there and play to make more money. That was a choice.
Come on, bro.
That was a choice. And now, and we talk about the comparison between LeBron. LeBron has shown for the past 30 years or 25 years that he makes good decisions.
Yeah.
He makes strong decisions. Brittany Griner is somebody who has been arrested for spousal abuse, got in trouble for fighting at Baylor. You know what I'm saying? Brittany has a history of making bad decisions.
Hey, you sound like Kanye right now.
You can't compare LeBron.
Hey man, I think that he getting paid by the Daily Wire or some shit. Some of this conservative outlet is paying a boy to talk like that.
So you saying if you make $200,000, you ain't gonna go to Russia and make $1 million in 2 months? That's what you're saying. You sound like Kanye right now talking about slavery was a choice and stuff.
I'm saying you don't have to. I'm saying you don't have to. She didn't have to. She chose to. That's a choice she made. She didn't have to go to Russia. A choice she made was to go to Russia.
She was trying to
That's
continue
true.
her career.
It don't matter why you went or what took you over there. You are still subject to the rules. And I'm not saying she shouldn't come home. I'm not saying they should have made the trade. All I'm saying is when you go, wherever you go, you know the law, the law of the land.
Yeah.
If she made a mistake. Now, should she have gotten 9 years? That's very,
that's questionable.
Excessive. But, I just think you just got to be careful. And like Sly said, it's all about decisions, man. And when you make bad decisions, you get bad consequences.
Yeah, man. You got to pay for the choices that you make, man. It ain't fun. It ain't nice. Now, once again, I firmly believe going to jail that long, that ain't right. That ain't right.
No.
But hey, that's the law of the land. That is the law of the land.
They definitely used her as a chess piece.
Yeah.
They used her as a chess piece. We traded like a pawn for a dang on for the king, man. But that's the way it goes. But I just hope we all learn something from BG. If you're gonna travel internationally, know what you got going on before you get over there, dog. Because we don't want to be in that situation. Because hey, that's tough, bro.
Yeah, I will say this stuff. Like, you could have left them things at home. Ain't like she couldn't afford it. She throw them in the trash before you get on that plane. Ain't like she couldn't afford it when she got back home. But she like, when she gonna come back home, like, I got that Russian vape pen. Well, that's fire right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it probably had some sentimental value to it.
Had to be something, but hey, that sentimental value got you locked up.
You locked up.
Can't let me
out.
Yeah.
Hey man,
what up, Big Al Hinton? Big Al, I see you, baby.
Bet you won't do it again.
You'll be a fool. Anybody will be a fool to do it again. If you ain't learned nothing from this, you are a fool.
Y'all think she's gonna go back next year?
No.
So do y'all think she's gonna play in the WA next year?
Oh yeah, she's gonna play in the
WNBA. Now she won't be going back to Russia.
Hey, over under how many texts she gonna get? She gotta have PTSD.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now that's the thing nobody addressing, man. How it's gonna affect her mentally, man. Going to prison, American prison is bad. It affects you. But I can imagine what it's like in a Russian prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing to be, if it was one of us that made it to the league or something, but she like probably the best player. Like she had to be top 5 at the time right now in the WNBA.
She's not top 5 WNBA, not anymore. She top 10, man.
Just make your point, because Sly ain't gonna.
he always want to argue with me.
He always gonna have something to say.
I mean, she not though.
But I'm saying you one of the best at your craft. She was like one of the first one that was dunking on a regular basis, doing her thing, everything. Like she might be so good that she still be great, But if it was one of us, we probably be out the league in the year.
Yeah, she'll be straight, man. She's still one of the biggest players in the league.
Yeah, she's just too dominant.
Yeah, you talking about PTSD? Ain't that WAP ain't gonna clear her mind out from. She get a little bit of that WAP because I know her wife been waiting. She'll be all right, dog. She'll snap back like that.
I don't know. You're talking about a country where if you go against the presidente, you won't see the day of light ever again. So that's crazy.
Know, man. She was in a Russian prison, though, female prison. She might have had all the WAP she needed over there.
No, hey, Slot, she ain't had that on her mind when she was over there, boy. She was trying to get the hell out of there.
No.
We ain't know what she was for about half a day now. Hey, she ain't had that on her mind, dog. She was trying to get back. But now she free and cut that hair. She done cut that hair. She feel new, boy. That way she gonna be tearing that thing up, boy.
Hey, Sly, you might got a point. She might have been over there. It might have been about 3-4.
She might have been running it over there.
It might have been a whole.
But she have all the tools she needed to really get into it.
It might have been a whole Aces up in there.
It was a whole Aces full.
She have all the tools she really needed to get real jiggy with it.
Her finger probably 10 inches long. She got a big old hand.
Yeah, but she ain't getting no pleasure from that. She
wouldn't get down with them tools. She was using them fake.
Oh yeah, she was getting some. Oh, yeah.
Them tools.
You probably people ain't figured it out yet, but that logo of the Rip 20 podcast, that hand
man.
that's her hand.
Girl,
That's
contributor.
That's really hand.
S,
You said that Brittany Griner hand. Hey, that's funny right there.
S commas in the building.
S commas is in the building.
Shout out to Crystal Taylor. Crystal say, but at the same time, the Russian we had only 7 years left in federal prison. He was due for release.
Boy, you can't read. You messed up that. You messed up Crystal's whole sentence.
Hey, but the stuff that we hadn't talked about yet, it was some white dude that was over there for some bogus stuff. He been there 9 years already, I think.
9 years.
And they were like, all right, you cool. Stay over there. Let's get Brittany up out of here. I think that's messed up.
Hey, dog, listen, they was like, hey, you already been here 9 years. You done got accustomed to it. You pretty much a Russian. Yeah,
that's messed up.
We're going to let you stay for these next 2 years, but we're going to bring old B Jizzle, not Baby Gangster. Shout out.
Shout out to BG, though.
Shout out to, I'm the real BG. I'm the BBG. I'm Bron Griner, baby. I was dunking before Brittany.
But yeah, man. I am glad she came home. But the Marine guy, yeah, you're gonna have to sit down for a little bit longer, man, because Russia accused him of being a spy. So yeah,
that's a lot different. That's a lot different than a vape pen.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah. So we don't look too kindly upon snitches and wire wearers and spies. So I mean, I get it, man. It is what it is. I'm glad she's home and she can reunite with her wife and her family and get loved on the proper way.
Yeah. Hey, so I got a question for y'all guys.
Keep doubling down on them.
Hey, so if y'all get a call tomorrow and it says, "Hey, congratulations, you just won a free trip to Russia," y'all going?
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go. I just ain't messing with the vape pen.
I guarantee you, I ain't going.
I ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Hey, they ain't gonna know when I get there. So I ain't going over there.
Hey, but they know what you look. You don't look like no Russian.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that been over there that don't look like no Russian that then came back because
I
they
ain't
went over there
going.
and act like they had some sense.
I ain't going, bro.
Man, you lived in Memphis talking about you ain't going to Russia.
Nah, nah, Memphis ain't Russia, bro.
I'm just messing with you, dog. I'm sorry to everybody in Memphis from Memphis, especially T Nesbitt. Sorry, just joking.
But my thing is, why not go? I'm not going over there. I'm not smoking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no vapes. I ain't looking for no vapes. I'm going over there to enjoy Russia.
Hey, Krista Taylor says she going. Krista Taylor is in. She is on the flight.
So Brittany Griner is the one that we know about. How many people are in jail over there now we don't know about just for over some other stuff? Y'all go ahead and go.
They usually let us know what. Well, so you ain't gonna. That can happen in any country though.
Yep. Hell, that can happen in Alabama. You go to Alabama and they take you. You know,
like that movie, My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah,
the guys get straight in Alabama.
So it don't matter. You just got to know the rules of the land. Respect.
Yeah.
When you go in somebody else's neighborhood, you don't go in somebody else's neighborhood the same way you go in your neighborhood.
I'm just gonna hang out in my garage, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Nah, bro. I like seeing the world, man. I like seeing the world. So I got to go, man. I got to get up out of here, man. I got to get up out of here.
Hey, Sly, they see you in Russia, they're gonna be like, he got something going on.
They know I ain't from around.
Let's do a cabinet search.
He'll consent to that.
He gonna be like, okay.
You gonna cooperate, huh?
he be like, I've been waiting. He gonna say, I've been waiting for this. That's why I came over here.
I mean, probably right now he's freaking cold over there. So like, fuck that. I'll go there.
Yeah, I ain't doing it, man. Hey,
I'm out.
I go to where people are a little browner skin. Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Mexico.
Yes.
Place like
you go over to Jamaica, they gonna chop your damn arm off.
Bahamas.
Yeah, wait, why?
They don't play, man. It's what you do when you get there. It's not where you go, it's what you do when you get there, man. You just gotta go and act like you got some sense, act like your family raised you.
I mean, that's what you think. That's what we think. But when you get over there, it might be a different story.
Yeah.
Well,
so I ain't going over there. I promise you that, because they still, it's crazy. They ain't really been talking about that war as much as they've been before. But I'm pretty sure it ain't over.
Nah, they still fighting. Fighting. But you got to follow the rules when you in somebody else's land. You got to follow the rules of somebody else's land. If somebody say this the way we do things, this the way you do it.
Listen. But we talking about the way we get treated in Russia. We can be right here in our own country and still get mistreated. Or you could be in a church and get mistreated. What y'all think about that?
In the church.
Wait a minute. How you gonna get mistreated in a church, bro?
Man, listen, man. Well, let's pull it up, Sly. I can't explain this for the people. I can only read it to them, Sly. It says, I'm 38 hot. We was visiting a church today. Key word is visiting. MJ started making noises and laughing because he is a happy baby, and that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So the pastor said in the mic, ushers, y'all don't hear that? And immediately a usher came to me telling me that she can take my baby, my 8-month-old son, to children's church, or we have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
All because he was being a baby. Mm-hmm. All my son was doing was laughing and talking. He was just being a baby. That's all. And she must be crazy to think I would even think about letting you or anyone else take my son to a children's church. And the usher leaned in like she was about to take my son out of my arms. I nicely switched MJ to my left side, because if she would have grabbed him, I was going to punch her dead in her face.
Hey, she was down the sideline. Hey, you got switch the ball to the outside hand.
With the stick ball, Chad. Glasses just broke up. I don't know them people, and the usher could tell I'm definitely not the one. I nicely got my bag, my baby, and my baby bag and left. When I say I'm mad, I'm furious. One thing, don't mess with my child. I swear I wanted to cuss them all out. Oh, Pastor Will here for me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, ugly seal.
Check this out, man. Was she right or wrong? Was she right or wrong on this, man?
How big would that church, I wonder?
Boy, I don't care how big the church is. Don't come to me reaching for my baby. You talking about you gonna take him out my hand? Talking about going to church with somebody he don't know or she don't know and they don't know me? No. And I wouldn't expect that, man. And I think that's that's the kind of stuff that push people away.
But it's like going to the movies too, right? When you take babies to the movies, somebody gonna be like, shh.
Well, movie different. You paid for that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You're supposed to be going to church, hear the Lord, and everybody's supposed to be good people, supposedly. Yeah. So they should understand how kids is. I mean,
hey man, fuck them kids, man. Fuck them kids, man. Check this out, man. You going to church to hear the word. You ain't going to church to hear no baby. That's why they got children's church. That's why they got children. They got a special spot for you to take your baby and put your little kids in that spot so grown-ups can listen to what the pastor got to say. If you got you a little kid in there crying, making noise, disturbing the message, what if I need that message?
The kid wasn't crying.
I need that message, and you got your baby in here crying, man. Fuck them kids, man.
You didn't listen to what the letter said. The baby wasn't crying. The baby was laughing and enjoying the service like everybody else.
Nah, that baby was making noise.
But it was distracting the pastor anyway, right? I mean,
and check this out. You say now you gotta think about this. Now we get in the letter from the mama point of view. We get so the letter gonna be just a little bit biased. It's gonna be a little bit biased. But if the baby was making enough noise, the way the pastor can say, "Ushers, y'all don't hear that." That's a little bit more than just a little bit of laughter.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I bet you that pastor waited till that collection play had got passed before he asked that baby to leave.
Oh well, they passed the collection play before the service.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
We see you a heathen, lad.
Hey man, in Catholic church is like you read the letters or you read like the gospel, and then it come up with the sermon, and then you like do the tithes or whatever. I didn't know you did it backwards like that.
Hey, see, Crystal Taylor said there was a better way to handle that, not just trying to take the baby. Now I wish there was a children's section on a damn plane.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When my kid was little, my first one, shout out to Cheyenne Nesbitt. We stopped going for a little while because man, she be up in there cutting up, boy. We like, man, we gotta take her out. And she stayed crying up in there. But I mean, if it's that bad, yeah, we take them out because you don't want to be a disruption. But I mean, if the baby's just laughing and stuff like that, the preacher should have enough experience. He can keep on doing what he do.
But here go the thing though. She said the baby was just laughing. She said the baby was laughing. But once again, if it was just a baby giggling, the pastor not gonna stop service for just the baby giggling.
You can't say that. You can't say that though. You can't say that though.
Well, whatever it was, it had to be loud enough to disturb the pastor.
Hey,
well, if nobody else moved or said nothing, maybe the pastor was just being a little sensitive.
Sly, I know you
Pastor ain't always right now. Pastor ain't always right.
Sly, I know you like to try to dig deep and everything, but sometimes you gotta take these letters for what they worth. We gotta go off. We gotta go off what we got.
Hold on. We in the comments. I got Miss Lakeisha Bird Blandon. She said, "Hello, I am the mama."
The man.
Mama, speak your truth right now, mama. Tell us what happened.
It was like life. I'm the pappy.
Tell us what happened, Miss Blandon. He was not crying. You tell Mr. Sly he was not crying.
Okay.
Hey,
we need to get her on here. We need to get her to call in.
Yeah,
we don't need her in the comments section. Bernie Mac, hey, get on.
I'm about to say, I heard a reincarnation of Bernie just now.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Get
like,
on here. Let her know. Goddamn. Let her know. Goddamn.
Hey, tell her to Sly, go ahead and send the link in the Rook 28 podcast inbox. See what you want to talk about.
I just asked her if she wanted to get on. But once again, though, man, they have a children's church for a reason. They got a children's church for a reason.
Everybody ain't got children's church, Sly.
Well, apparently that church had a children's church.
Yeah.
That church
if she's visiting, she wouldn't know that.
Well, yeah, maybe so.
Hey, Sly,
but what I'm saying is, at 8 months, I'm not letting my son go with some people that I don't know.
Now, I do agree with that. I agree with that part.
Sly all about the establishment, man. He was like, all right, I'm going with the head man. He say, get them kids up out of here. They gonna get up out of here.
You got to go.
Hey,
can't stay here.
Master said you gotta go.
What up, James Ashford? What's up?
Hey, Sly, he told me, he's like, man, I wish I was light skinned.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to be like them. I want to be them house boys.
No, man. Hey, man. I'm about order, man. I'm about order, putting stuff in the right place. And when I go to church, I want to hear the message. I done did enough sinning during the week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done got off on the wrong foot during the week. I just need a little bit of quiet. I need a little bit of quiet, so I can get that word on in, man. I can get the right word in, and I can digest it all. I can't digest it with a baby in there, baby.
All right, I got a serious question.
Go ahead. I sent the link to Lakeisha.
Hey,
and we'll see if she jump on.
Okay, serious question. Serious question right here. Sly.
What up?
When the last time you been to church?
2 weeks ago.
2 years ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
When the last time you been before that?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So you're really serious about this church thing.
Hey, so that just means he needed more. That just means he needed more.
So he said when he goes,
we all know
he
Sly
really
needs a
needed
little more.
Hey,
I was
Chance.
social distancing.
He didn't want to keep talking about consistency on the pod, huh?
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, I was like, all right, Sly, you act like you really be up in that thing.
Oh yeah, she in her car. She can't jump on.
All right, so we're gonna talk junk about you since you can't get on. You can pull over, get it set up, and then you keep on driving after that. Come on up. Pull over at that McDonald's. I know it's a McDonald's down the street from you. Come on now. Pull over at that.
But once again, it's just for me and for me personally. I understand. Oh yeah, we did forget. We need to talk about that too. I understand where the pastor's coming from about just having, not having any distractions. Now, I do understand the mom not wanting nobody to take her 8-month-old child. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I get the mom saying, hey, you ain't taking my 8-month-old child. That makes sense. That part makes sense. But yeah, you got to get up out of here. You can get up out of here.
Yeah. Get
one of the big ushers. Them big ushers help you. Help you up out the seat.
But everybody knows. I mean, everybody got kids on this. All three of y'all got kids. You can't just. Some kids you can't just say, "Hey, go to the church." You're gonna have to go down there and sit with them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them. I got some that You can send them out, send them away. They cool. I got some. You can't send them away. It's gonna cause disruption down there too. So I mean,
my kid got put out of children's church once.
what happened?
He got put out of church. He just talking.
He went up.
He'll run me now.
I thought he was there fighting people like you.
Nah, he ain't fighting. I did fight somebody at Vacation Bible School one time when I was a kid. So.
Hey, Sly, I did too, Sly.
I think everybody did.
Hey, Sly, I know my mama was embarrassed out there in Vacation Bible School, man.
Can't take that boy nowhere. Can't take that boy nowhere.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth, dog. I ain't one of them parents that sit around and say, "Well, my son, my child won't do my daughter." If I send my son somewhere, I gotta pray. Or just let him behave. Just let him act right for this little hour he back here, Lord, and I'll be thankful.
I'd be nervous. You right there, Brian. I'd be nervous about my kids.
I'm telling you.
Sending out there in public.
Shout out to my little man. I love you with everything in me, boy. But shoot, you was a handful, son. You was a handful.
Well, I will say my kids are very well raised. You know, me and their mother did a great job raising them.
Hey, shout out to in the comments down there. We got Sadie. Mercedes just joined in, man.
Sadie's.
Do you want to ride my Mercedes? But
shout out to my favorite Newport girl. My favorite Newport. She drive a van that looked like a box of Newports.
It's green and white.
I got messed with on that one. We gonna get Mercedes on in a couple of weeks.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mercedes.
We gonna let Mercedes come on, but to change the tone a little bit, man. Take it down to rest in peace to Larry Jackson, man. Cool brother, man. We knew Larry back in high school.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Larry, man.
Yeah. Somewhere down the line, me and them supposed to be related somewhere. So we family.
Yeah, man. Larry's a good guy, man. He was a real strong brother. I like Larry. And he was Larry from Chicago or something like. I think Chicago, ain't he?
Yeah. Chicago. And he was a hooping dude too, man. I got much respect, bro. Much
respect for Larry and all the Larry people, man. Give y'all strength in this time.
Mm-hmm.
Give y'all strength in this time, man.
And condolences and understanding, man, you know, for the family. Because that's a tough thing, especially around the holiday season, you know.
Yeah.
It's already tough, you know, on a lot of people, but just to have your family, man, so, you know, pass away like that. I don't know if it was suddenly or what, but like Shauna say, as Commas always say, love on your people, man. You gotta love on your people.
Yeah. Like I said, man.
You our love, Mercedes. We send you and your family our love.
Yes, sir. Like I say, man, holidays hard time. You know, both my parents gone, so you know it's like you start hearing them Christmas songs and all that stuff. You be like, man, I remember they was the one who put me on to these. You know what I mean? And I can't even talk to them, man. So I definitely know how you feel. Definitely know how everybody feel. When the older you get, the more people you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? So I mean, you try to prepare for it as much as you can. But ain't nothing like reality, you know. So
I tell you what though, I have both of my parents and they're still here, you know, I'm thankful for that. But nothing is the same when Big Mama go. I don't care what nobody say. When Big Mama gone, is you know, they had the what was the name of the
Soul Food?
Soul Food. That's real for so many families, man. And I know I can speak for the Black community, African American community, man. Big Mama hold the family together. Yeah. You know, when things go wrong, boy, you go to Big Mama house and get Sunday dinner. No matter what's going on, everything is gonna be all right. You just gotta listen to Big Mama, and the wisdom in the family, you know, is gone when Big Mama leave, man.
Hey, you better not cut up at Big Mama house.
Hey, you know what though? You know what? Laz brought up something earlier. Laz was talking about the Boondocks.
Right.
But Boondocks brought up another point. Soul Food was a movie that glorified what killed Big Mama.
But that's what they said. But there's
Yeah.
more. This the
She
family
had-
unit is deeper than that, right?
Everybody's
All
stressing
that
out.
soul food.
Yeah.
A bad diet is what causes diabetes.
And family stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for a lot of our older family members and whatnot, and those that have come before us, that was a problem with a lot of them because we didn't eat healthy. We used a lot of salts and seasonings in our food,
Mhm.
and that contributed to a lot of our those that came before us to their health issues.
Yeah.
But you
'Cause,
know,
we gonna eat.
why though?
Everything we do in the Black community, we gonna eat now.
But
We
you
gonna
know
eat
why?
everything.
But you know why though? That's a part of the systematic racism and stuff, barriers that been put on us since slavery time. We got the cheap pieces of meat. We got the throwaway
The
pieces.
chitlins.
The chitlins.
Man, I was just about to talk about
Hey,
that.
I was telling Chance was one time about the Mexican chitlins, which is like deep fried chitlin, man. They're delicious, man. That's family. That's union.
No,
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
no.
Whenever you had a little pig out there, we were racing it back in Mexico. We killed that little pig. We get them chitlins done. We get everything. The chicharrones. It's just love. It is what it is, man. And that's always a Big Mama's house.
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
Listen,
hey, I'm telling you,
chicharrones.
man.
Like,
That's
No. No
I'm trying-
chicharrones.
I'm trying
No
to tell that.
chicharrones.
I don't know who listening right now, but I try to tell every Black person I talk to, man. Chitlin was something we had to eat back then. We ain't got to do that no more. Cut that stuff out, man. Don't eat that stuff, man.
I'm
You
telling you,
eat
man. You deep fry them.
No.
You put a lot of lemon up top of it and salt.
No.
Man,
Why?
y'all know what you're missing.
Man. Hey, I
Yeah,
would
I
never.
won't
I
know.
would never
I
know.
won't know.
I would never know.
But what you've been saying is the
I ain't
same in
never had a
the
beef
in the Latino community. Once the abuela is gone, that's it, and that's the
That's
same.
grandma, and that's
That's right.
grandma there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and that's real though, man. Soul food was real on so many levels, man. That spoke to a lot of people's families, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All races and nationalities. Because like we said, Big Mama held that thing together.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's why in the Mexican people, we always say this, it's a toda madre o un desmadre, which means like when it's all mother, it's all love. And when there's no mother, then it's desmadre, like there's nothing. It's destruction.
Yeah. Hey, Crystal made a good point too. She said not only that, but healthcare was also not studied for the Black culture. So we wasn't privy to a lot of the healthcare. So that's a good point, Crystal.
Shout out.
You so smart. You must have graduated from Columbia High, girl.
Nah, Crystal from the Low Country. She from Charleston some way.
Nah, you talking about the wrong person.
That Crystal right there. That's a different Crystal Taylor.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, my bad.
I was right there at her graduation.
Yeah, that's the Crystal from that's Crystal from the Low Country, from Charleston.
You sure, Sly?
I'm positive. I'm positive.
Where you from, Crystal?
Set us
Tell
straight,
us where
Crystal.
you from. Set it straight.
Where you from?
Set it
Where you
straight.
from? Where you from, sister?
Yeah, man.
What's your hood? Where you what? Oh shit, that is Crystal from down there in Burke. Shout out to Burke down in Charleston.
Oh man, we ain't worry about that no more. I'm just messing with you, girl. Hey, appreciate your comments, man. You on point.
But you all right though about the healthcare for Black folk.
Crystal one of them geeches. She typing correct English, but you got to listen to her talk. She let it come out.
I just don't want to leave none of my hair or nothing around Crystal. But the roots on down there.
Nah, it ain't roots, it's roots.
Yeah, you gotta put the roots on me. Don't be peeking through that, Crystal. We see you. Don't be peeking. We see you, Crystal.
Don't have you stuck, can't come out the house.
Locked in the closet. R. Kelly.
everything always go back to R. Kelly, man. It
Hey
always,
man, he got a song about everything.
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
It go back to Kells, man.
Yeah, y'all bring up something else. I'll bring up another R. Kelly song.
But check this, man. Hey, it's getting close, man. We're gonna have to take that walk, man. Take
Back
that walk.
down memory lane.
Walk down the 90s block, man.
Sir.
Walk down the 90s block. And you know what, man? I know we had a thing for the 90s block, but talking about that movie Soul Food, man. Talking about the movie Soul Food. Do you remember the actresses in Soul Food? The movie? Soul Food movie. I'm gonna Google it right now so we can get the real names. Now, in the actresses, the three main women, Vanessa Williams, Vivica A. Fox, and Nia Long. You got your choice. Which one was the baddest?
Nia Long.
Vanessa Williams, Vivica A. Fox, or Nia Long?
And that's the old Vivica, y'all, not the
That's
new
the
Vivica.
old
That's
Vivica.
the old Vivica.
Fine Vivica.
Yeah, I'm going Nia Long because I've always been a Nia Long fan.
What you got? What you got, lad?
These are black actresses, Lance.
I got whoever played Big Mama.
Shut the fuck up, Lance.
Whoever played Big Mama, that's who I got.
Lance said he want the one that got all the elbow grease.
I got all the recipe for the old school chitlins to make a mix with the Mexican chitlins and keep it from there. Make a restaurant.
I just said whoever cooked the best.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, man, at this age, I see the warm pan as a food, man. That's it.
He said, who cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
That's it.
I had to go with Vivica back in the day, booty call. I was like booty call with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Davidson. That was my movie, dog.
Oh man, booty call.
I was like, yeah, Vivica, that's my girl right now. But
Hey,
right now I'm looking at her like, why you do that to yourself? You'd have been good. Like Angela Bassett, I was about to say Angela Bassett was natural, but I think she might have had some stuff done to herself too.
I don't know. Angela Bassett is gorgeous. Hey, whatever happened, if she did, it wasn't no bad plastic.
Yeah. She paid top notch dollar, I guess.
At least you got a guess about her joint. Vivica, boy, you noticed that already. She got that Dolly Parton face.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? What happened?
But
hey, shout out to Al Hinton. Big Al said he would have took Vanessa Williams.
I see you, Miss America or Miss USA.
Hey, I got to do it. Al was so black, so he got to get him a light skin.
Hey,
I'm just playing with you. I love you, but I love you, but
hey, you ain't gonna do my classmate like that.
I still love him.
I
ain't that much different, but I understand his reasoning.
Hey, because I was about to say on a quick glance, boy, you and Al look like y'all could be at least first cousins.
Hey, who might be? You never know.
Don't y'all do my old
crazy,
classmate
man.
like that, man.
He said, "Gotta have that balance." Hey, so the kid gonna be caramel. He got the light skin and the black. They gonna be right in the middle.
Hey, Chance, you gotta watch how you talk about people, classmates. Slav was your classmate, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right, so chill out.
He's still my dog for life.
That's still my dog too. I love him to death. He know that.
Yeah,
hey, but I ain't getting my choice, man. My choice. If it was today, it'll be Nia Long. But back then, 100% Vivica Fox. Well, I was in love with Vivica Fox. And then you found out she don't mind tossing a little salad too. Vivica got my vote. Got my vote.
Oh man,
Got
come
my
on,
vote,
man.
Vivica. You nasty
Come
ass.
on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Sly.
That's just what
Come
y'all
on,
know.
Sly.
You got my vote. Check this, man. Hey, it has been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast. This is the Rip 28 podcast. Hey, hold on, man. El Presidente, you got any parting shots before we get out of here?
Hey, BG, not baby gangster, cash money as an army, better yet a Navy. Brittany Griner, you know what I'm saying? Glad you home. Make the best out of your opportunities, man, because you know, don't too many people get no opportunities like that, you know what I mean? So do your thing out here. We want to see some great things for you. Be a philanthropist and all that stuff when you get back to the Americas, to the States, you know. But other than
She
that,
gotta make some money, man.
yeah, everybody be good, man. Love y'all.
She gotta make some money first. She used all her money fighting that case.
Hey, Laz, you got anything you want to say before you get out of here, Laz?
Nah, not much, man. Just checking Vivica Fox Instagram. She sending a shout out to Brittany for, you know, coming back home. So the whole podcast got into a circle over there, man.
It's a circle,
Hey.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hey, send her a tweet or something, lad. Make her respond to us.
All right.
LBZ, my favorite coach. You got something to say, LBZ, before we get out of here?
Man, I simply want to say I'm glad my son had a happy 6th birthday on Friday, man.
Happy birthday.
Put it up for him, man.
Birthday, man.
Getting ready to get his indoor track season started, man. So shout out to my son on his birthday, man. I hope you enjoy. Daddy loves you.
That's what's up. Hey, you gotta get it right. Stop letting him get kicked out of church.
He ain't get kicked out. That's why I don't let him go. I ain't gonna even give him an opportunity.
Well, check this, man. It has been another great episode of the Rip 28 podcast. Man, this is a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the Rip 28 podcast. And check this out for all you people out there, especially to Brittany Griner and her wife. It's been a long time. Make sure you get them plastic sheets on the bed tonight, because you know it's going to get wet in the Griner household. There's a lot of grinding going on. We'll holler. I'll see you next week on the Rip 28 podcast.
Been a bit of rain for us up in there.
Rain down on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you into me, hope you understand I am not your enemy. Normal I pretend to be. I got these pals like Austin, so all I can see is a bunch of enemies.